the Koirang Ruka as how do you get so famous making videos from not that popular game? And as you can see, it's a big paragraph here. Honestly, I do not know. When I first started making the videos, it was all thanks to inspiration from another assassin video. From, if I remember correctly, they were doing an OHT boss that was like some kind of Wraith Turtle or something, level 70 boss, and they were demonstrating 5 attacks per second, and that really like motivated me to try something like that. So the first video I ever released was my assassin soloing Frost with DCDs, or that's the first video I saw. And then so my first video that I made was soloing Abaddon, I think. And when I've uploaded it, I uploaded it because I liked the video, I enjoyed making the video, but I didn't really care like who saw it, because I knew there wasn't going to be many people. But as I continued to enjoy making videos and releasing them, over time people started subscribing to me, and before I knew it I was 100, and then I never expected to be over 50 to begin with. So then when I hit 100, I was like, wow, I guess people like my videos. So I continued to make them, and before I knew it I was 500 and now over 1,000. So the support I get really helps me continue making videos, so I wanted to thank you all for that. And and by here at the bottom, like, people who like me, there will always be people who like me, but with that there will still be people who dislike me, haters and everything, but I just ignore them, and that's best thing I can do. Just, don't confront them. It's none of their business if I enjoy making videos, to be honest. Alright, Chakel Effect asked me if Perfect World is the best game I ever played, and I have to answer that with no. It's a game that's fun when you do it or you're into it, but other than that, it's not the best. Like, there really isn't a best game, to be honest, because it all depends on people's preferences and opinions. So yeah, that's the best thing I can say. Laserholt asked a lot of questions, but I guess I'll just go through them really quickly, or as quickly as I can, because I am at the 24-minute mark. This might be in 4 or 5 parts probably then. Alright, so how did I get rank 9? How many months did it take me to get there? This is a question that I probably cannot answer because I didn't log or like take note of how long it took. But I got rank 9 mainly by farming a lot with Nirvana during double drops. That was whenever I finally reached 5 APS, and I had plus 10 first tier Nirvana daggers, the Barrier Door Nirvana. And I just, because of my friends and faction, I was able to continue farming that for constantly, and I gained roughly enough to get about half of the rank 9 daggers. Like, I got the ring, but for the daggers I got about halfway to it, and then I just cash up the other half, something like that, and then from there I just farmed and managed to get it refined and everything. And I already had 200,000 reps, so to get an extra 100,000 was really easy. Alright, methods to get to level 103. The easiest method that requires the least amount of time would be Phoenix Valley PV, daily PV with somebody who, if you're an assassin, somebody who can pull and do damage at the same time, which is the best one would be the Blade Master. I do daily PVs with Zarkin as often as I can, but nowadays I haven't had the time. That, and then daily cube runs and guild based quests. Guild based quests with the expansion that came out in February, guild based quests for me it gives 240,000 for each one, so 480,000 a day, plus the cube run, which is Cube of Fate, which is an extra million. So combine that with PV, which for me I do 3 runs in a day with Zarkin, which results in about 7 to 8 million experience. So in one day with just those three, it gets me about 10 million, or at least 8 million experience a day without Frost Cover City. And I really dislike FCC now because I've done it way too many times to count. That's why I don't recommend FC unless you have the time and dedication. PV takes 15 minutes max for like 8 million experience, whereas FC takes about 25 minutes on average, and you only get about 5 to 6 million from that at level 103. Because once you get to 103, or actually, you're asking, Laser was asking how to get there from, I guess, 102 and below. But once you get to 103, the experience in there gets nerfed by at least 40%. So like heads used to give about 22,000 experience back when back at 102 with hypers, and now they give about 7 to 8,000, which is a big drop. So that's why I stopped doing FC completely on 103. Why didn't I pursue leveling? Yeah, my first character was the Redomancer, and I guess Laser's asking why I focus on instead more. And that's mainly because of I saw the potential the assassin has in game, both as a squad member and solo, and it was a lot higher than the Venomancers at the time. Like 5 APS was like god back then. No, I don't mean to say that in like don't want to start a religious debate or anything. So I know how crazy those can get. So that's why I continue to go with the Venos or the Sin. And if I'm starting to sound really boring right now, then I apologize, because it's like 2:30 in the morning and never really done these before. So yeah. Alright. Have you ever soloed Phoenix Valley or Nirvana? Phoenix Valley, yes. It was really painful. I took my charm at least like 20-30 times in there. It's definitely not worth it, because you can die really quickly as an assassin. And but it was decent, to say the least. Like I got like 6 million experience from it, but that was like 25 minutes of trying to clean it. And Nirvana, yes, I have soloed it. If you watch closely at the part where in my 1 year montage video, at one point in it, actually I can just pull it up real quick since I'm already here. Okay, let's see if it's here. Alright. Alright, right here. Here's the part where I'm actually soloing it. Like, if you look closely at the mini map, all the people that I invited to open are at the entrance, so I'm just doing it alone here. Yeah, as you can see here, I'm still alone, and this was all a solo run. It was fun, I would say that much, but definitely not worth it. But yeah, interesting thing about the final boss, if I use dead nerves to avoid the mob that comes and one-shots everybody, but apparently I didn't know that no matter where you are in the actual instance, you will get killed. So all of the people I invited were instantly killed. It's sort of, I guess it's sort of like how the hands in Frost Cover City, if they explode, then it'll kill or hit everybody no matter where they are. So that was interesting. So, yeah, that's the solo Nirvana part. And he later asked more questions. What level did you enter my clan or faction? Vicious. I entered at level 100 because that's their minimum requirement. But back then, that was their minimum requirement for assassins. So I was managed to get in. So I actually have, don't know, take a while to get through it, and I've already been through at least like 30 minutes now. 31 and a half. Ugh, this is gonna take a while. Alright, why Perfect World International among all the games out there? And here was because it was free, so to speak. I never enjoyed the theme of games like WoW or Guild Wars. I tried Guild Wars before, I just didn't enjoy it, but the games like WoW, I just didn't, it's never drew me in. I don't know why. So I saw Perfect World and I liked it, so I went ahead and played it.